In a time when women were considered the property of their husbands and marriage meant a life of submission, one woman dared to rewrite the rules. Her name, Giulia Tufana. Giulia lived in the heart of Italy in the 1600s, a time when women had little control over their lives and marriages often meant suffering. But Giulia wasn't like the rest. She was a visionary, one of the first true feminists, even though that term didn't exist yet. Back then, women had no rights. They couldn't own property, work freely, or even leave their husbands if they were being mistreated. And for many women, this meant a life of emotional and physical abuse, with no way out. But Julia saw this suffering and knew there had to be a way to help. As an apothecary, she turned to her knowledge of potions, creating a powerful yet subtle solution for these trapped women. She invented a poison, tufania, a slow-acting substance that could be easily added to food or drink. It was a silent escape for women who had no other choice. The poison Julia created was undetectable, and it worked as a way to give women power over their abusive husbands without raising suspicion. It wasn't a crime of malice. It was a desperate measure to protect their lives, to reclaim their freedom. For years, Julia helped women escape their torment, quietly but effectively giving them a way out. But her acts of rebellion didn't go unnoticed. The authorities grew suspicious, and in 1633, Julia was arrested. She was accused of poisoning countless men and sentenced to death. Julia endured torture, but she never betrayed the women she had helped. And despite her tragic end, her legacy lived on, carried in whispers and rumors among women who knew the secret to their freedom. Though Julia's actions may have been seen as criminal in her time, they were in reality acts of courage. An early example of a woman taking control of her own destiny, fighting against a system that treated her like a second-class citizen. Giulia Tufana may have been an apothecary, but her true profession was saving lives. She was a feminist before feminism had a name, a woman who risked everything to give other women a chance at life, liberty, and peace. Her story is one of sacrifice and bravery, a reminder that women have always fought for their rights, even when society tried to silence them. Giulia Tufana wasn't just a poison maker. She was a pioneer of women's empowerment. In a world where women had few choices, she gave them a way to reclaim their lives. And in doing so, she changed history forever. Giulia Tufana's name may not be as widely known as it should be, but her bravery lives on in the hearts of those who fight for freedom and justice for all women. Thank you for watching this story of courage and rebellion. If you're inspired by Giulia's legacy, like, share, and subscribe for more untold stories of amazing women who made history.